Let's focus now on a next topic called lime. A material essential for water purification, recycling, safe construction, and even CO2 absorption. But while its role in sustainability is crucial, the lime industry itself faces major challenges. Our next speaker will share how Lhoist is driving solutions in carbon capture, energy efficiency, and circularity to secure a low-carbon future for lime. Please welcome Frederick Verhelst, Head of Materials, Business Innovation Center, Lhoist, Europe.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Thank you for the very nice introduction. And I could not have had a better introduction than the previous speaker putting this fantastic picture of the Pantheon. You know, this dome was made out of lime together with pozzolanic material. So, who knows lime here in the room? Kalk in Deutsch. The rest of the afternoon I will not talk in German, I will spare your ears. So, my name is Frederick Verhelst, working for Lhoist. Just as a short introduction, quickly, who is Lhoist? Lhoist is a worldwide lime producing group. We are producing in 25 countries, working with 6,600 people, doing a turnover of 3.7 billion euros. And then how are we touching into a construction industry? First of all, if you look, we are selling approximately 20% directly into the building materials industry and the civil engineering sector. Then we have approximately 1/3 which is going to the steel industry. Steel industry, half of the volumes are going to equally to the construction sector. Next to that, we have important volumes in flue gas treatment, environmental applications, and anybody who's dealing with high temperatures needs somewhere purification of their flue gases. That's equally where we are present. So where are our sites? First of all, if we look to our sites, sorry for the quality of the map, you can see two things of our sites today. First of all, we are where the limestone deposits are. We are needing raw materials to produce the lime. And secondly, we are close to where our customers are. So you see a lot of presence in the industrialized areas. I will come to it where we are used. So we are close to our customers. In the future, we are not only will be close to where the limestone is and where the customers are, but also the exit of CO2, which we are big emitters of, part of the hard-to-abate sector. We will be close to the places where CO2 can be used and stored. So, who came by a fuel-driven engine, a fuel-driven car today? There was 50 kilograms of lime needed to produce the steel for that car. There must be much more people driving an electric car. Well, you can use another 50 kilograms to produce the lithium, which is required for the battery of this car. So, next to that, if we look to construction materials, an average house is consuming 20 cubic meters of wall material. For that, you will need between 2 and 3 tons of lime. Drinking water, for every one of you, for your drinking water and your wastewater, there is a consumption of 5 kilograms of lime. So from that point of view, lime is a crucial product to assure that our society continues to function. If we look to where circularity is coming in, well, first of all, it starts at home. It starts in our operations. It starts with the full use of all our extracted ore. In respect to our deposits, we try to valorize everything we take out. Every ton has to find a customer. The pure we are producing out of the products we are not kilning, pure, very high purity granules and fillers. Secondary applications of less chemically suited products, they go to cement industry or to concrete customers. Equally, we are including second life, taking back sometimes products from our customers to reuse in the blending of new material for the market. So our focus there is on no waste. Secondly, we are closing the energy loop. Anything which is recycled fuels, which are not finding an end, we are burning them into our kilns. Our biggest plant, which is close to here in Wülfrath, is consuming the same amount of energy as all the inhabitants of North Rhine-Westphalia are using to heat their houses. So this is the amount of energy we need. So having access to renewable fuels, recycled fuels, is core to work on that part, and there we are contributing to the recycling of fuels. Looking to our customers, in a lot of the processes of the customers, either our product is used to facilitate the recycling, or the end product of the use of our product is an end product for another industry. Let's think about the use of lime or limestone in the gas treatment of coal use. We are going to produce gypsum, which is finding an end as a gypsum plate, a gypsum block, as a building material. Equally on civil engineering works, highways, railways, airports. By using lime, we can recycle the soils which are locally available. We don't have to dump them and bring new virgin material on. So there we contribute to the local recycling of the local soils. In processes like paper, lime is intervening in the recycling of the chemical agents which are used there. And then the one which I prefer is lime is also called air lime, Luftkalk. And why is that so? It's because it hardens with the CO2 from the air. So the most stable form of CO2 is a calcium carbonate. The good thing about using lime is that indeed it will find its natural partner in the CO2 to harden out as a plaster. Making the link to our most important customer group, the steel industry, well, there lime is intervening in the recycling of the scrap. Old iron, old steel, which is recycled to produce new one, needs to be treated to capture the impurities. You can even say that in natural ore, the iron is recycled out of the stone by capturing the impurities which nature has deposited over there. If we look to the end products of this industry, like blast furnace slags, they are going in the concrete as a binder. They are used by the cement industry as a production aid. Or equally, the slags, which are the residue from the reaction between lime and the impurities, are used as an aggregate in road construction. Of course, this is our existing business. Today, we are in front of the need to do something with the CO2 we are emitting. Why am I talking about CO2? Carbon dioxide. Lime industry is a hard-to-abate sector. For every ton of lime we are producing more than 1 ton of CO2. Of that more than one ton of CO2, 1/3 is coming from the energy. And there we can act on the short term by using low-carbon energy sources like biomass, like recycled fuels, and we can work on reducing that part. However, on the other side, you have the 2/3, 75%, which is called the process CO2, which is the CO2 we burn out of the stone to activate the calcium oxide, which is the product our customers are buying. And there we have another discussion to be able to solve that. Solutions we are looking for are carbon capture, and then, if possible, usage of the CO2. But we are large emitters of CO2, so storage will also be an intermediate solution for the next decades, for the future of our industry. Carbon capture on the long term. On the short term, we are not sitting and waiting till the tubes will be ready, the piping, the transport of CO2 will be ready, till the storage fields will be ready to store all the CO2 either under land or under sea. Also on the short term, we are already trying to do things. And then one of the projects we are working on, which is already offering a part of a solution, it's the concrete project, CO₂-EAT. So with CO2 combined with this natural talent of calcium oxide to recombine and to form a binder, we are going to produce blocks. So in the first phase, we are extracting the limestone from our quarries. We are burning it, preparing it from our customers, and supplying it into the steel industry. In the steel industry, it's used for recycling. Lime captures the impurities which are present in the scrap. The slags are then recycled by a partner in the project which is called Orbix. They are going to grind the slags. They're going to recycle the steel, the nickel, the chromium which is into these slags. And the activated slags will then be supplied to another partner which is Prefer. Prefer is a producer of building blocks, concrete blocks today, where they are pressing the blocks into the form, putting them into a climatization room. The climatization room is connected with a pipe in the middle with the same kiln which has been burning the lime supplying the steel industry. So the CO2 which is contained in the flue gases is delivered to the climatization room of Prefer, our partner, to harden out into a block you can see on the top right. First of all, the benefit of this project is that you're going to avoid new binder. So there is 8,000 tons of CO2 which is avoided by the non-use of a virgin binder produced in a plant. On top of that, we are going to capture, we are going to sequestrate, we are going to use, we are going to mineralize another 12,000 tons of CO2 into the blocks. With this, we will supply half of the market in the city of Liège, of Lutich. But okay, this is going to be the first step on our way to decarbonization. So, this is my story. I don't think I did a good job. I put too little slides on the screen because now I will get a question. There is time open. But thank you for your attention. So we are working as a lime industry on decarbonization, reducing what we can today, capturing, using, storing on the long term. Thank you very much.